No other form could be seen on deck at all.
Well done, friends. Some of you who've recently joined, feel free to come and take a step around. You may fill in the spaces on the sides if you wish.
Do not loiter by the lake. Do not procrastinate by the pond.
But not often in such a sight as this.
Come, friends, come look. There is plenty of space round here. Those of you just arriving, come and fill in these gaps.
Between the
Do
inner
not tarry by the tarn.
and a set of gates, on which it was fast.
Come, friends, for this is a very serious matter. Let us all gather in safety.
The poor fellow may have been suitable.
You can take a little step forward if you want. Come even closer. That is well.
Come towards the light. Over here, we are here.
Well, friends, there are a great many of you, and it does concern me that so many of you are here in a dark night amongst these ruins. I wonder if perhaps some of you have lost your senses, or that you have no notion of self-preservation, or perhaps you have no understanding of the dark forces that exist in this world.
As some of you have elected to bring children and elderly relatives with you, it would appear the answer is obvious. You have no idea of the danger that you are in.
Like you, we were ignorant of the dangers we all face, until we read a paper recently published by Professor Abraham Van Helsing, a specialist in tropical diseases and pandemics. And it's through his research and reasoning that we have concluded that all of humanity is in great danger. A danger so terrifying it could yet destroy us all.
The professor writes, there is, within our understanding of science in the world, an area where we tread less certainly on ground we do not fully understand. This is not new. In the past, we attributed strange powers to new discoveries. We sought the evidence of our eyes to explain what we saw. Strange creatures at sea could become monsters, mermaids, giant creatures that could drag a ship to a watery grave. On land, when we heard tales that defied belief, we made them into legends of gods, mythologies that predated religion. We retained some memory of these strange things as superstition, but as time passed, these superstitions and legends were lost to us. But they still existed out there on the fringes of the known world, in the shadows where they waited patiently for the time to be right.
My brothers went to sea. They were brave men. They knew the risks that mariners run, the perils of the deep ocean. They travelled from east to west, their ship, the Demeter, carrying whatever cargo it was bid, until that fateful day, when their cargo were crates of soil, collected from Port Varna. They wrote to me to say they'd be passing through Whitby and asked if I would like to join them. So I journeyed here, keen and excited to see my brothers again. And when I arrived, I was told that Demeter had been spotted just on the horizon. And that was when the storm broke.
I was in Sweden, waiting for news of my husband, who was first mate on the Demeter, and it was not until I received a letter containing clippings from the Whitby Gazette that I heard the dreadful news.
The storm came out of nowhere, and it was the most violent that anyone could remember. There was a searchlight on the east cliff, helping ships come into the harbour to safety. And the Demeter was caught in the beam of this light, running ahead of the wind, the sails flapping, and there, tied to the wheel, something that once was human. The Demeter was thrown on the sand, on the beach below the east cliff, and as it did so, a giant black dog leapt from the deck and disappeared.
It is here. I know it. On the watch last night, I saw it, like a man, tall and thin and ghostly pale. I crept up behind it and I gave it my knife, but my knife passed straight through it, empty as the air. I will find it, It is in the hold, perhaps in one of those boxes. This is from the captain's logbook. He recorded all of my husband's words and actions. What he saw sent them all mad. My husband's last words were, "He is there. I know the secret now. The sea will save me from him, and that is all that is left."
Her husband and my brothers faced a horror so terrifying that they would rather throw themselves into the waves than face it. There was something on the Demeter that night. And friends, after further study, we believe that that creature, that monster, is here, with us, amongst us in the shadows. We advise you all to be on your guard. The danger has not passed. It is here. We have sworn to destroy it. But for now, friends, you must go. Gather your family together. Keep them safe. Stay in the light, out of the shadows, and head towards that house there. With a strip of light, go that way, friends. Look to your own safety, friends. Be on your guard. Go now. Go towards the lights, friends. Head towards those lights over there. Go safely, friends. Tread carefully. Look to your own safety.